Yo, what's up, guys? Figured today, instead of sending you a thing to read, I'll send you a quick video. Sorry the way, I just got back from my workout. Anyway, I was just talking to a buddy of mine who was talking about briefly Matthew 6:33, and it says, seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added unto you. Right above that, it says not to worry about this and not to worry about that, what you'll wear, what you'll eat, all these things, because that's what the Gentiles worry about. And if you remember last year, if you don't know, last year we talked a lot about Romans 12:2, where it talks about being different and do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be renewed by the transforming of your mind. And so all of these things kind of swam through my head, and I was thinking about a lot of different scenarios in my own personal life, as to where I started seeking out my own will instead of God's will, or I started worrying about this. I started worrying about making a little bit more money, or I started worrying about getting the teams to a certain point, or really stressing out about all of these different things that are situations that in my mind I could handle. And what happened was I started losing focus on the original motivation, or I started the mission. I started losing focus on the mission, which is far more important than absolutely any cheerleading competition, any level of success based on my worldly standpoint. And I lost track of being completely and utterly focused on advancing the kingdom of God and living in faith and trusting in His promises. And when I lose track of those things, I notice that I lose track or control over all the other areas of my life as well. I start noticing things going bad or wrong, or not the way that I hoped they would go. And other things start falling not because I don't have the ability in myself to work hard and succeed at things. We have those abilities, but because I intentionally gave my life over to Christ, and I gave every other area that could possibly be intertwined with my life to Him, and said, you're in control, and I need you to take care of all of those things that I need, and I'm just going to focus on bringing Christ to the world, right? And that's where I found myself, and that's where I find myself the struggle often. Worldly situations, things that happen around us, trials and tribulations and troubles, they're going to come. But sometimes I believe that those are kind of a way to distract us from the mission of bringing Christ to the world. We have a unique platform that we are trying to use at Premier Tumble and Cheer, which is bringing Christ's message to the world through cheerleading. And we are going to do that not only with our routines, right? That's part of it, but the bigger part of it is how we interact, how we act, how we love one another. Jesus said, the world will know you're my disciples by the way you love one another, the way you stand for one another, the way you give to one another, the way you pray for one another, the way you love one another. And that's something that you guys can do. You guys are going to be the biggest part of the witness that we are having for Jesus Christ through the cheer industry, because of the way you are going to love one another and other people, right? So that's my message. Matthew 6:33 says, seek first the kingdom of God, and all of these things will be added to you. So focus on Jesus, focus on His kingdom, focus on being a witness for Him, and let Him take care of the rest, because He promises that He will. Love you guys. Have a great Labor Day. No practice today, and I hope you guys enjoyed.